the side tracks on Paso San Francisco is the unpaved road up to Balcón del Pissis, a viewpoint at 4,550 meters above sea level to see the second highest volcano in the world, Volcán Pisses. The road is not recommended for two-wheel drive vehicles and can be very tough to drive for even four-wheel drive vehicles in bad weather conditions. But the weather forecast is looking good for today, and so we decide to try it. We can always turn around if the going gets too tough for Winnietwo.
This is where we spend the night at the turn-off to the Balcón del Pissis. It's a beautiful day today, so we're going to attempt to go to the balcón. And it's 50 kilometers. There are some trucks ahead of us. Mining trucks, because up there is a big mine. Off we go. It's almost 9 o'clock, 3 minutes to 9. And we are going on the
continue on to Pisses.
Really, really good repeal. Let's see how we're doing. We have 50 kilometers to go to the Mirador de Balcón del Pissis. It should take us 2.5 hours. We're going to pass some lagunas. It's not too cold out there at the moment, but we're going up to 4,700 meters. We started at 3.3. The clouds are already coming in. We assume by 4 o'clock in the afternoon it will be as dark as yesterday. So that's why we got up really early. Maximum speed is 40 here. We don't even make that. Helen is around 20-25. It's pretty green here, and there's a farm or something down here. A wet patch here. Muddy. Probably from the rain last night. There's a bit of a river here, or a stream. It flowed. We have 2 cars ahead of us now. They just pulled past us. The one is a small, really small mini car, so if they can make it, we can make it too, hopefully.
We started at 3,290 meters, and the first 9 kilometers are not too steep and fairly easy to drive.
We already have to have the heater on because there's no wind this morning. We're going up in first gear. We're at 3.7. So we made 400 meters already in 6 kilometers. Something. 8. Okay, we're not doing too bad. I've got the best driver in the world, so the road is okay. Our only concern is overheating a little bit, but we have an extra fan and the air should be getting cooler. We have a bit of traffic behind us on the switchbacks.
There are over 20 switchbacks to go up over a distance of around 12 kilometers and an altitude difference of 700 meters.
Takes a little experience already the stretch that we've done. We've climbed a lot. The car in front of us, it's a little normal car. They had to take their tire off from underneath because it was obviously hitting the road. The spare tire, yeah.
There are 4 passes we have to drive over, all of them between 4,550 and 4,722 metres high.
Some people go up for a walk here. They're most likely acclimatized because we are in the vicinity of the second highest mountain in South America, the Ojos de Salado,
Which is 6'8" something.
6870 or something. It's just a little lower than Aconcagua. Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Snow-covered mountains. We're going down to the Laguna de something. I forgot the name. We're smoking quite a bit. But we are way over 4,500 meters going down. It's a very good sign that the temperature went way down. We had to switch the heater off. But we have a few more climbs to do. There are 2 refugios here for people who get stranded or come up with a bicycle. This is the first one.
No Wi-Fi.
They might have a radio inside though for emergency calls. We're rolling down to the Laguna de los Aparejos. We get the first snowfalls, so there must be snow up here, and they have to mark the road so they can clean it up when it's full of snow here. I assume that the mine's working all year round. We get the first good view of the Laguna Aparejos. And we can see the pass, the next pass that we have to get over to get to the Balcón del Pissis. So now we're going down to the Laguna los Aparejos.
Laguna de los Aparejos is located at 4,190 metres.
And we're going again. We just had some breakfast up here and photo stops, and we're going on the top route here back to the main road. We've got 22 kilometers to go to the Volcán Pisses. So far so good. Weather looks really good too. There's a lot of people ahead of us and behind us, so we should be totally fine here. There's a little bit of a hump here, but I think we're okay to come down. Oh, it's leaning a little. It's soft sand. I've got the best driver in the world. This is the next big hill we have to get over. This bit is a little bit slip-slidey here. If it's wet, it's not nice to go down or up. We are approaching the 4,600 here. I think this is higher than we've been before on this stretch. The last one was 45, 46. We might be approaching the highest point on the stretch.
4620.
4620.
4621.
Probably 4625.
4624.
Spectacular.
Oh, we're going up. Is that us or is that the mining route?
That might be the mining route. That might be us. Maybe we have to climb one more. Oi, 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 oi. But that looks very steep. So there is no other road. Maybe it looks steeper than it is, but it's definitely a challenge for us. First gear. There's a car coming down. We're going to try it, and if it's too steep, we just roll back. But I think it might not be as steep as we think.
We're almost there though.
Yeah.
Not much further to go.
They're saying it's okay. They had the
No, they were just asking me if we were alright, but I
Yeah.
was just waiting for them to come down this bit because I'm going to try and get into second. I know, I might have to change to first, but
Yeah.
on the way up.
See how we're going. And then it's going to give it a bit of speed. It actually looks steeper than it is. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad actually. I think you can slow down.
This bit is the steeper bit. And you know what he's like. He gets no traction. And then he can't make it.
Woo! We're going to make it in second gear with 30 kilometers an hour. Winnietwo and Helen are the best. Don't go too fast around.
No, I know. I'm going to keep it to second if I can. No, he won't go in.
Well, no, it's flatter anyway. Woo! We did it.
Look at the one that's going back up.
Yeah, and it wasn't that steep. I think it's just perspective.
We're going to get back up there.
This is an aventura, an adventure. Alan is whizzing around the bends here. Heater is on, temperature is a little too high. Maybe we should put the
No, I'm going to.
fan on. Don't take the shortcut, we go the long way around. This is the bend we just did. It actually doesn't look too steep from here. We have high hopes. 4686 that we make it up to 47, and this is the last climb. 4695. It's gonna be over 47.
Yeah.
47 and 9, 10, 11, 12. Motorbikes are coming back.
4717.
4717. We make the 4720.
Yeah. We got it. 4720. We're going up a teeny bit more. 21.
But now we're
Once you leave the main mining road, the rest of the track to the Laguna Celeste, also called Laguna Azul, and the Balcón del Pissis is in poor condition. A lot of washboard.
This is Laguna Azul. Look at the colour. Wow. What a view.
We decide to drive up to the Balcón del Pissis first and then stop at the fabulous Laguna Celeste on the way back. It's another 2.5 kilometers of one long switchback to the viewpoint of the Balcón del Pissis.
Slow going up here, definitely. People piled up rocks here. I'm not surprised. This is a magical, magical view. Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Down there is Laguna Azul. And you can continue driving down to Laguna Verde, which is in the distance there. Wow, wow, wow. It's like a crescent half moon of salt in the Laguna Verde.
From the panoramic view at 4,550 metres above sea level, you can see a group of white salt flats, Laguna Verde and the Black Lagoon in front of Volcán Pisses, the second tallest volcano in the world and the third highest mountain in the Western Hemisphere with an altitude of 6,793 metres. The mountain was formed over 6 million years ago, and the peak is one of the most heavily glaciated peaks in the Atacama Desert, although the glaciated area starts only at 5,900 metres. What we can't see from the viewpoint is the Mina Tres Quebradas. It's to the right of the Laguna Verde, behind the hill in front of us. In early 2022, the Tres Quebradas project was launched to fully exploit the lithium resources of the Laguna Verde salt flat, which is in the heart of the Andes mountain range at 4,300 metres above sea level. The Chinese company Zijin Mining already invested around $380 million into the project, and the mine is expected to produce 20,000 tonnes of lithium carbonate every year for the next 25 years.
This was well worth coming up here, but it's a long way back and the clouds are coming in. So we're making a move down to the Laguna Azul. We're at 4.6 something right now, and behind me is this incredible scenery. I'm puffing a little bit, but I'm not too bad in this altitude. We had almost a week now at 3,000 meters. Just to get adapted to the altitude a little bit more, and it did help a lot for me because Helen never feels it anyway. So look at that. Jesus, very, very, very impressive. A big hip hip hooray to Helen and Winnietwo to get us up here. We made it. We are going down to the Laguna Azul for a quick photo stop, and then we are heading back down, or over and over and over and down.
There's four ups, steep, 4 steep ups and down again.
And then we give us and Winnietwo a rest tomorrow. Trying the alternative route to the Laguna Azul just to get out, because the other one was very, very bumpy. I'm sweating buckets now. It's very hot up here, and there are millions of tiny flies. It's the only water source, maybe. Sometimes it's better to go on the side of the track. You just have to watch that it's not getting too deep here. Because we don't want to sink in here and get stuck at 4,458 meters. But there's rain over there already. We don't know how fast it will be to catch us up. Helen skipped her coffee because I didn't want one. I'm a little bit too worried that with a high altitude the coffee might not be the best for my heart. And so we are going down as fast as possible over the 4 humps that we have to do.
Yeah.
They're high enough. But here is the star, one of the two.
This one's the real stuff.
The Winnietwo, and the best driver on this planet. And me, I'm just exhausted from taking all the videos and photos, but I guess that's pleasure compared to staring onto the road all day.
Yeah.
Would we recommend it? We had a good day. We had a sunny day, but normally the weather changes here a lot.
It's a nice view, but I don't think it's worth it. The 110 kilometers.
It's a little bumpy. It's not too bad, but it is quite exhausting, and it's more the altitude and going up and down.
If you've got 4-wheel drive and you want to stay up here for the night,
Yeah, or in a moped or a motorbike. The motorbikes, they can go a lot faster here.
yeah,
So,
we can.
but of course, I am very happy that we did it. It was an adventure. It was a try, and we will not do it again. So, I would take.
Holy shit!
I think I would take that one there. Yeah, nice and slow.
We're gonna scrape on the bottom.
Yeah, I know where we find, but just go straight. Yeah, like this. Yeah, yeah. It was definitely shorter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a fifth of the time, I would say.
Yeah.
We actually had the information, but we at the other end we couldn't see where this road is coming off, so we didn't take it. Oh, we are going up, and we hope there's nobody coming the other way. Ooh, nobody. Perfect. Our fuel light just came on.
Which is impossible, I tell you, because we're going
I think it's just because we're going straight up, and obviously the pressure on the tank is high. We should have enough in the tank, hopefully, but then we're losing
We should
diesel.
have another 190 kilometers.
Yeah, that would be a bummer if we get stuck here because we have no diesel. There's not many people behind us anymore. So this should be the highest point again, 4720. Engine is slightly hot. Ooh. But we might be cooling down on the way down now until we get to the next bit up. Looks a lot darker now because the clouds are definitely rolling in. Temperature's going down, fuel light is off. So until we hit the next bit that we have to go up. At the moment we're going down. That helps with cooling down the engine. Now we managed the first up. These are the switchbacks and the steep up on the other side. There's another van that is in front of us. He made it. It's a big adventure here and a little risky with weather, altitude, engine overheating, not enough gasoline or diesel, altitude sickness, you name it. Looks really, really high, but we came down that way. is letting a little bit of air out of the diesel tank very carefully, because in high altitude the air is thinner. I don't know if anything came out. We see what she says. What was
I let the air out.
Was it a lot of air?
Yeah, quite a bit.
That's what I thought. And that
Let's
works on the sensor, puts pressure on it.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's see what it does.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work now,
We're fucked. Motor started. So we have enough diesel to start the motor. Andale, last 28 kilometers back to the tarmac road. Here's the young man on the bicycle. We can only admire that. He's got a really bad headwind. ¿Necesita algo? No. Perfecto. Buen viaje. 23 kilometers to go. At the moment we're rolling nicely, and it is almost driving 40 miles an hour, 40 kilometers an hour, 38. Woohoo! This might be the last bit for us going up. After that we should be going down. Perfect timing because it gets really dark now. We hear the thunder already in the distance, so we're going to make our way down now before we get stuck here in the rain. Weather is changing really fast here. There's somebody coming up, but they might be mining people going to the mine. It's still beautiful scenery. It looks ominous with the rain ahead of us. It kind of sidetracked us and is now ahead of us. We don't know how that worked, but it's definitely raining up on the top there. But down here it's still okay. The road is still dry. But it was the same yesterday. In the afternoon, from 1 second to the next, the clouds are coming in really fast.
it's only 2:45 or 10 to 3. So, yeah.
Good timing.
Perfect. I hope. Let's just hope we can make it all the way
Way down. We've got 14 kilometers to go. We're at 4,340 meters.
So we've got 1,000 meters to go down.
Yeah.
The road should be down there. We
Yeah.
should be able to see it. Really.
It's still 1,000 meters to go down. But at least we don't have to go up anymore. Now we have to put the wipers on. We have brand new wipers. They don't make a sound. Wonderful, and they clean really well. The GPS is a little funny here.
Road. It wants us to
She wants us to.
take that one.
Oh yeah.
That's the road she wants us to.
Here is a shortcut, which is blocked off for a good reason. But our GPS wants us to go down there. I switched off her voice.
She keeps telling us.
She keeps telling us to go where we don't want to go. This is very green on this side of the road here. Our wipers are getting stuck. Definitely getting back down to the rocks. This looks a little slippery now from the rain. It's clay, so that's not an easy surface to drive on. Somebody's still going up. part that gets really, really muddy. Put the wipers on for me, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you. That wasn't too bad, but this could be a iffy spot when it really pisses down with rain. There's some kind of a creek or something here.
Yeah, we've got to get across it. And it was wet when we came up. So,
Yeah. But it's okay. We're almost down and we made it in time. Woo! Look at that.
holy moly.
We're already down, thank God. We're almost back at the road, but we're getting blasted here with rain. Wow, what a timing. And there must be a really strong wind coming from our left.
I hope that cyclist got
Oh God, yeah, he probably will stay up in the top. Is this hail?
sleet on it.
Woo! The rain is all the way down to the valley.
Oh, we are on kilometre 277772.
Wow. Winnietwo is doing well. He survived the trip up to 4,720 odd meters. And we can see the signs down there. Yippee! The tarmac's coming.
Last of the EPO. Oh my god.
Oh my God. We're going down to Refugio 2 because we fancy some Wi-Fi and some relaxation. And it's only at 3,200 meters or so. Tarmac is coming. This was our spot last night here on the corner. It looked a lot more friendlier then.
Nothing looks friendly at the moment.
No.
We want to go up to the pass now.
Behind us is really, and here is the tarmac road. Woohoo!
Oh my god.
Congratulations to Helen and Winnietwo.
We made it.
Give me 5.
I can't see it.
Plain white wall behind us here. Helen is out of gear. We're getting pushed by the wind. We're trying to save a little bit of diesel, so we make sure that we get to Fiambala.
Yeah, because it's going to be a bit close.
It's going to be close, but even if the light comes on, and it's not on yet, we have 90 kilometers. Well, we have never tried it actually, but we're told we have 90 kilometers. We might not.
I don't think we have.
It's definitely worse than yesterday. The road is dry. Looks like it hasn't rained here yet. These clouds look really, really dangerous. They're pitch dark. Careful guys, lightning is coming. So we're almost at our beloved refugio numero 1. So here's the storm. It's still coming towards us. But we're back at the refugio. It's a good spot and hopefully we'll be fine later on. But boy, that was an exhausting day. Boy, are we glad that we're back down. We already killed our facturas and we had our cappuccino. Because the storm is caught up now with us.
It started raining 10 minutes after we parked.
This is very, very heavy wind. We're rocking quite a bit. And obviously we're getting pelted by the rain now as well. I would say we had perfect timing. We came down just in time. This is nasty. We never had weather like this here before. This morning it was beautiful, but now it's really, really bad this afternoon.
Our plan to drive over the Paso San Francisco within a week had to be cancelled. After our trip to the Balcón del Pissis, several bad weather fronts are rolling over us with lots of rain and even snow. The pass is closed for a few days, and so we sit out the bad weather for another 17 days.